A great trader isn't the one who predicts best, he's the one who survives longest. Welcome to KStar Trading. Like most people, I started trading with a dream to wake up whenever I wanted, stroll to a cafe, open my laptop, take a few trades, make a few bucks, and then spend the rest of the day doing whatever I pleased. But trading isn't a movie. It's a war inside your mind. You don't see the enemy. All you see are flashing numbers on a screen, no knives, no guns, just something sharper: ego, greed, fear. I used to analyze the charts like a scientist looking for the formula of success: support or resistance zones, RSI, moving averages, Fibonacci, candlesticks. I knew the theories, I knew the setups, I knew exactly where to stop out and when to take profit. But when it came time to pull the trigger, everything vanished. My brain didn't analyze. It panicked. My hands acted on fear, not logic. My ego whispered, "This time is different." I started overtrading one order after another like a runaway machine. The more I traded, the deeper I sank, and then, one day, my account hit zero. Just nothing. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just turned off the screen, sat in the dark, and asked myself, where did I go wrong? The answer didn't come that day. It came slowly in sleepless nights, in rereading my trade journal, in revisiting every rule I broke, every impulse I obeyed. And when the answer finally revealed itself, it was painfully simple. Good traders don't win because they analyze better. They win because they survive. A surviving trader knows when to wait, not chase. A surviving trader steps away when the mind isn't clear. A surviving trader walks away from the screen before the screen eats him alive. I started over from zero, but not with the wide-eyed hope of a dreamer. With the clarity of someone who had hit rock bottom. I stopped hunting 90% strategies. I stopped checking the chart every hour. I started learning patience, and that's when trading stopped being a game. It became a path of survival. I once met a trader nearly 10 years older than me. We met at a quiet, no-stage coffee meetup, just a few chairs, black coffee, no sugar. He didn't say much, but when he spoke, everyone listened. Not because he was some guru, but because everything he said was something we had all felt. But never named, he told me, anyone can analyze. But surviving after you're wrong, that's the real skill. He used to trade like he was invincible, tripled his account in weeks. Then lost it all in one night, one gold sell order with no stop loss. He believed it would reverse, even added more money to hold on. But the market didn't care. It moved like a silent storm. What scared him wasn't losing the money, it was losing himself. For a month, he couldn't look at charts, couldn't read a single line of market news. Just hearing the ping of price alerts made his chest tighten, hands shake. Analysis didn't save me, he said, only awareness and the will to survive did. That stuck with me. Trading isn't like other professions, it doesn't forgive chaos. You can't lose control of your emotions and expect your account to stay intact. You can't trade without a stop loss and pray for mercy. And the harshest truth, the person responsible for every loss is you. I used to believe great traders were the best analysts, but after years of scars, I realized great traders are simply the ones who remain after hundreds of smart ones disappear. Not because they knew more, but because they controlled themselves when everything went wrong. I remember losing 5 trades in a row, nothing huge, just all wrong. I wanted to go all in on the next trade. My heart was pounding. Then I remembered my friend's words. If you're trying to win it back, you're not trading a strategy, you're trading your feelings. And trading isn't for feelings. I closed the chart. I stepped away, I breathed, and for the first time I did the right thing. Not what I wanted, what I needed. I didn't win big that day. But I didn't lose more. I stayed alive. That was the first time I understood. Analysis won't keep you in the game. Discipline will. Awareness will. A steady mind will. The best traders don't win because they predict trends. They win because they don't drown when the trend turns. I learned from them slowly, silently, through every mistake paid with real money. I'm still not fast, but I'm still here. And that means I've already won the most important battle, survival. If you've made it this far and this story resonates with you, like, share, or pass it along. Someone out there may need it more than you know. Because here's the most painful truth I've learned: the biggest enemy in trading isn't the market, it's yourself. I say that not to sound wise. I say that because I used to be my own worst enemy. Charts didn't kill me. Bad analysis didn't either. My emotions did. Quietly, one trade at a time, that one extra order. That just in case over leverage, that I'll remove my stop loss this time, that sleepless 3 a.m. vigil over a stuck position. That missed date, that mirror I couldn't recognize myself in anymore. No one forced me. I did that. One day, I couldn't take it anymore. I opened my trading history and stared at the mess. I wasn't angry at the market. I was sad for the person I used to be so eager to win, but never learned to protect himself. A trader who survived 20 years once told me wins and losses are normal. But if your mind breaks, your account will follow. I started asking, what do I really want from trading? If it's just money, there are easier ways. If it's freedom, why am I chained to every tick? Was I trying to prove something? To whom? I realized I wasn't fighting the market. I was fighting for control of me. The deeper I chased perfect setups, the more I forgot no one's right forever. Only those who manage their wrongs survive. I started trading smaller, fewer orders. I respected stop losses. I celebrated tiny wins not because they were big, but because they weren't forced. I started seeing trading for what it really is, a game of the mind, not just numbers. The best strategy in the world means nothing without discipline. You can win 10 times. But if you lose yourself on the 11th, it could all vanish. And when you lose because of you, it cuts deeper than any bad setup because it breaks your trust in yourself. And when you don't trust yourself, you can't trade clearly no matter how perfect the setup. I've been there. On that edge, I had to choose, keep self-destructing or begin again. I chose to begin again, quietly, without fireworks, just me, the chart, and one deep breath. I don't need to win today. I just need not to lose. To myself, I say that every day now, like a ritual. Because trading isn't about conquering the market, it's about enduring yourself. Some of my biggest breakthroughs came on days I didn't trade at all. I used to fear those quiet days, the sideways charts. Now I embrace them. Because in those silences, I finally hear myself. I realized I was addicted to trading not for profit, but for control. Trading gave me the illusion I controlled something. And when I didn't trade, I felt small, useless. But then I learned, watching without acting is power. Waiting is strength. Listening to the market and to yourself is a trader's true edge. I once watched gold range all morning, no trades, 3 hours, just observing. That used to feel like a wasted day. Now I know it was a silent victory. Because I didn't force the market to give me something it never promised. I now log every day, even the ones I don't trade. Why I stayed out? What I felt, because not trading is still a trade. And every decision counts. Some days, the right move is no move. I once passed on a setup that wasn't clear. Price moved exactly as I predicted, but I didn't chase it. I wanted to. I almost did, but I paused. And I asked, do I want to trade this setup, or prove that I'm right? The answer was clear. I did nothing, and I grew a little stronger. Because in trading, growth often looks like restraint. And surviving isn't luck, it's a decision you make every day, over and over, until the day you can look back and say, I'm still here. And that alone is victory. This is KStar Trading, and this is my story. Thank you so much for watching today's video on KStar Trading. If you found the insights and lessons helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our upcoming content. We're always here to share valuable trading and investment lessons. Thanks for being part of the KStar Trading community, and we'll see you in the next video.